We might be know that conformational isomerism also one of the type of stereoisomerism. But this isomerism, it is going to be causes due to the interconversion of the atoms or interconversion of the molecule due to the rotation around the single bond. See how it will be. By seeing the image, easily you will come to know. Initially the position of this hydrogen is here with the block line I drawn. This black bond you can be observed. It is here. When the rotation will be causes around this single bond, then what happen means it is going to be move up to here, and it is going to move little bit front, and this one also going to be moved. The movement of the atom, it is going to be produced due to the rotation around the single bond. Due to rotation around the single bond. It means what? From this molecule, it will be converted into the another form of the molecule. Finally, what type of molecule it is going to be produced? Because these are interconvertible, that's why I am drawing like this. Just see here. Then it will be exactly present on the vertical line. Where it is present? Vertical line. In this case, you can see it is present on the vertical line now. Is it present on the vertical line? Little bit it was moved. It is moved or not?
Yes, sir.
It's moved. Due to what? Due to what? Rotation around the single bond. Rotation around the single bond. For this type of conformation, we are calling as the conformational isomers. Conformational isomers are different, conformers are different. Conformation means what? Different arrangement of the atom. Due to what? Conformation is nothing but different arrangement of the atom. What it is?
Different arrangement of the
different arrangement of atoms. Due to what? Due to rotation around single bond. For this, what we are calling? Conformation. Conforming. We are conforming the structure. How we are conforming the structure? Due to rotation. Due to rotation. Means one form it is converted to the another form. Little bit arrangement is going to be changed. Not the atoms or groups are going to be changed in this case. Atoms will be remain same. Only what it is going to be changed? Arrangement will be going to change. What it is going to change? Arrangement is going to be changed. Due to change in the arrangement, they are going to be produce the conformation. What they are going to be produced? Conformation. That type of isomers we are calling as the conformational isomer. Only I drawn in this case, I didn't draw the ethane. I draw only one carbon here. But we have to be draw both. This is the molecule called as the ethane. What it is called? Ethane is?
sp2 hybridization.
sp2.
sp3.
Then what happens? If I will say sp2, you are also saying sp2. What type of hybridization it have? In sp2 there is no conformation. Remember that. In sp2 hybridization, in conformation isomers, it is not going to be causes. Conformation is not going to be causes. No rotation. Why no rotation in the sp2? Double bond is present. But in this case you can see, due to the conformation, due to the rotation around the single bond, it is what it is going to be changed now? It causes the rotation of the molecule, the movement of the atom it is going to be causes. Means arrangement it is going to be changed. How it will be changed? See, from this hydrogen it is moving up to here. This is the new conformation. This is also new conformation. This is also new conformation. If you draw the structure of this one, it will be look like this. H. See the difference of the arrangement. It is different or not? Yes, arrangement is different or not? Yes, arrangement is different means what we are calling? Due to rotation. Arrangement will be different due to rotation is called as the conformation. I don't think it is difficult for you now. What is the conformational isomerism? Arrangement of the atoms will be different due to what? Rotation around the single bond. Rotation around the single bond. This process is called as the conformation. This entire phenomenon is called as the conformational isomerism. Always remember that in conformation means it is sp3 hybridization. What hybridization?
sp3 hybridization.
That is the reason it is going to be cause the rotation. Due to that rotation only, okay, it is rotating the molecule, rotating the bond around this single bond. When the rotation is causes, arrangement also change. What it is going to be changed? Arrangement also going to be change. See here, it is the different arrangement. Different arrangement. Conformation means we understand. Now conformer, what is mean by conformer? Conformer means already it undergone the conformation. Conformer means what? The compound already undergone the conformation. Due to the conformation, whatever the compound is produced, that is going to be called as the conformer. What it is going to be called? Conformer. Conformer is nothing but particular arrangement of the atom after the conformation. Particular arrangement of the atom after the conformation. That compound we are calling as the conformer. What we are calling? Conformer. Now you can see this conformational isomerism, it is going to be represented by two methods. What I told, conformation, it can be represented by two methods. Represented by two methods. First one, it is called as the Sahar's projection. The second one is the Newman projection. Now we'll go for one by one. I will explain together. Sahar's also, Newman also. But we will be having in our syllabus for the ethane as well as the butane. How we are going to show the Sahar's projection, you can see. This is called as the carbon 1. This is the carbon 2. Just I am standing here. I am observing this, both the carbons. Both the carbons. This is the model of the Sahar's. Then we are observing that in hydrogen also same parallelly it will be arranged in the same line. These hydrogens, two hydrogens also same angle. These two hydrogens also same angle. What happened means whatever I am observing from here by the Sahar's projection, I am representing into the Newman projection. I am representing into Newman projection. How I am representing into the Newman projection? Just observe here. Front carbon, I am representing with the dot. Hydrogens also. But the second carbon I am representing with the circle, big circle. Just listen carefully. Second carbon I am representing with the circle, large circle. First carbon, dotted one. First carbon, dotted one. Second carbon, circle, large circle. Now see how you are observing this one. Okay, one carbon came here. I represented its hydrogens also. One more carbon hydrogens are where they are lying. When it make close, just make it close this one. Bring this one nearby. When I make closer to this one, this hydrogen coming here. This hydrogen coming here. This hydrogen coming here. Just I am making close to each other. We are observing this one? Is it right? Then dotted carbon will be the one is the dotted carbon, another one is the with the circle. Okay. Then dotted carbon hydrogens already I drawn with the black line here, black bond. Just this one will be the blue bond you might be observing. No need to give the dotted because color is different. You can write directly. This type of projection we are calling as the, what projection I told, second one? Newman projection. This is the Sahar's projection. This one is the Newman projection. Then for example, I am rotating the bond angle for this one up to 60 degree. How much degree?
60 degree.
60 degree. Just remember this. Front side carbon I will write in the same manner like that only. This is what? Hydrogens it will be have. Because whatever the front carbon is there, it is not going to be changed the position of the atoms. Remaining at the same place. Okay. Now see the back carbon. I am moving to the 60 degree. How much?
60 degree.
60 degree. 60 degree means around here one hydrogen, around here one more hydrogen, around here one more hydrogen. According to the Newman projection, when both the hydrogens are close, when the angle, bond angle between these two is the 0 degree is the bond angle, then this type of Newman projection we are calling as the enclipsed. What we are calling? Enclipsed. But when it will be moved, rotate around 60 degree. Rotate around 60 degree. This form of Newman projection we are calling as the staggered. What we are calling? Staggered. Newman projection, it is showing the conformations. How much degree it will be rotated now?
60 degree.
60 degree it is rotated. How much degree? 60 degree. When 60 degree rotated, what happens there? In the enclipsed form, both the hydrogen close to each other. Both the hydrogen close to each other. But in the staggered form, the hydrogens are going away. Hydrogens are going away. Due to what? Rotation. Due to what? Rotation. It means what? Enclipsed form converted to the staggered form. Enclipsed form converted to the staggered form. Staggered form means both the atoms of the two carbons, they are maintaining the distance. They are maintaining the distance. What is the amount of distance means? 60 degree. What is the amount of distance means?
60 degree.
60 degree. Now, in this case particularly, this is the Sahar's I told, and that is the Newman projection. For Sahar's also, we can rotate the bond angle for this one also. Then see what Sahar's it is going to be produced. This will be remain same, first carbon as it is. Just observe carefully. Both the carbons are remain same. This carbon is remain same. Now see the next one. In this case what happened means, exactly opposite. Just see here, in this case one hydrogen is on the top, single hydrogen is on the top, two hydrogens are the downside. But in this case you can see when we will be rotate, the two hydrogens will be moved upper side, single hydrogen it will be came down. Rotation causes or not? Causes. This is called as the Sahar's conformation. What it is called? Sahar's conformation. But Sahar conformation, it is not like a Newman projection. Not like a Newman projection. In case of Newman projection, it is showing that how much the distance between the atoms of the two carbons. How much distance between the atoms, different atoms of the two carbons. That will be called as the, whenever they will be close to each other. Here, what I told, steric repulsion I told in the last class. What I told? Steric repulsion will be more. What type of repulsion will be more? Steric repulsion will be more. Steric repulsion means it is in between the two hydrogens. What type of repulsion it is causes? Steric repulsion. Remember this word, it is very important. Steric repulsion it is going to be causes. Now that we are observing in case of enclipsed form. When we are observing enclipsed form, both the carbon hydrogens are close to each other. That's why the repulsion, steric repulsion will be high. Steric repulsion will be high. It means potential energy also high. What energy high? Potential energy also more. Potential energy also more. When the potential energy will be high, it means what? It required more energy. It required more energy for rotation. It required more energy for the rotation. What required? More energy for the rotation. When it will be required more energy for rotation means you can say that it is unstable. This molecule what? Unstable. Due to what instability it causes? Why the stability will be low? Due to what repulsion? Steric repulsion. What repulsion?
Steric repulsion.
Because electron density will be more here. What is more? Electron density. Due to that electron density, they are causing repulsion to produce the more potential energy. For the conformation of this one, for the rotation of this one, rotation of the enclipsed form, it required more energy. What it required?
More
energy. Means more unstable. More energy means more unstable. Now see the staggered form. Steric repulsion will be high in between this one. Then what you will be say? Steric repulsion less. Steric repulsion less. It means more potential energy, less potential energy. Less potential energy. Less potential energy means how much energy it will be required to rotate? Less energy required. Less energy required for what? Required for rotation. Then it is stable or unstable?
Stable.
It is more stable compared to enclipsed. Now you can say that stability of the ethane, when it is available in the form of Newman projection, there we observed that staggered form of the compound. Which form of the compound? Staggered form of the conformation, more stable than the enclipsed. More stable than the enclipsed. This is the stability. And Newman projection, how many conformations producing? Two conformations. How many? Two conformation. When I will be observed by standing here, then for me it is looking like both are close to each other. Both are close to each other. That is the reason for the Newman projection. The front carbon I shown with the dotted bond, that is dot, and the second carbon I shown with the circle. First carbon with the dot, second carbon with the circle. Second carbon hydrogens only it will be undergoes the movement. Why? Means conformation is nothing but movement of the single bond, means rotation of the single bond. Rotation of the single bond, it will be produce the staggered conformation according to Newman. What we observed here means when it is in the form of enclipsed, both the atoms they are very close to each other. That's why the steric repulsion will be more due to the electron density. Repulsion will be more means producing the more potential energy. More potential energy means the rotation it will be required high energy. Rotation will be required high energy. I hope now you might be understood. Now which is more stable? Staggered form. Why staggered form is more stable? It is having the less repulsion, means less potential energy that will be required for rotation energy is very less. That's why that is more stable compared to the eclipsed form. Always remember the potential energy. More potential energy, more unstable, less potential energy, less unstable means more stable. Less potential energy, more stable, more potential energy, less stable.
stable.
Comparatively, eclipsed stability will be less when compared to the staggered form. Bonds are there? Hydrogens having the bonds? No. Whatever the energy is there between these two bonds, that energy we are calling as the torsion energy. What we are calling? Torsion energy. See, it is not that much difficult to be remember. Ethane conformation is very easy compared to the N-butane.